We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go.
You can tell both of these. So much. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He missed with that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Great counter right hand there. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Catch and shoot. Right punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alverez. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that. Here's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Good left counter that lands. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. They just got their bell rung.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right, concentrate.
Punch landed. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. They exchange punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Alverez. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Get it started in round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment.
Come on, give these guys a chance. They're just trying to figure out how they're going to deal with it. Yes, they need to be offensive and defensive. It's just trying to figure out which puzzle fits which.
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. On the right. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. So much. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Good counter punch. Let's talk about Alverez. On to the fourth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. That left counter punch will score. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice shot with the left. That's another scoring shot. That left counter was perfectly timed. Lands with the right counter. Nice counter punch. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. I've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of these earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there. I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Beautiful counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Trying to answer back. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Let's talk about Alverez. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. There's a counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Nice counter. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
So that left lands. One punch could change everything in this battle. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with...
And now going for the finish. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. That's a scoring left hand. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alverez. There's the bell for round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Canelo Alverez just got rocked in a big way. How did they survive that? And he misses with that jab. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That left scores. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. That was the moment. Good counter left hand there. Perfect counter lands. Big left there, but misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alverez. Here comes round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Punch, counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter shot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. And a counter left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alverez. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominant.
And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Solid punch. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. He misses with that jab. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good right hand.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Right. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alverez. After what we saw, there's the bell to start round 9. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. And he fails to score with that left hook. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. When you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. Wow,
no,
let's take
on,
another look
get
at
up,
that.
It can't be over. One, two, three, four, five.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. A perfect count. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? Good job trying to back out of trouble. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Alverez. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down.
This is the 10th. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very...
Canelo Alverez just got rocked in a big way. How are they still standing? Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. That left hand misses. Energy and endurance are not... Why weren't they more cautious? Robinson goes to the canvas. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. That counter shot lands. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Good counter punching. I don't believe it. One of the all-time greats, Robinson, goes down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion. Let's talk about Alverez. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know he's like...
What an upset here as Alverez goes down! Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Good counter right hand again. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. Left counter scores. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable.
This may do it. Robinson goes to the canvas. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened. So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.